I know who I am. I love who I am. I daily improve and grow. I am self-motivated and always inspired to excel. I have a clear vision. I have hope and faith. I believe in myself and my dreams. I am purpose-driven. My gifts and abilities are activated. I operate with full efficiency. I sweatlessly triumph in all things. I create the future of my dreams. I am daily transformed and translated. I operate supernaturally. I activate my divinity. I am practical and real. I have the ability to attain, consolidate, and aspire to new levels of success, wealth, and well-being. I positively critique and review my position and situation for improvement. I advance and grow daily. I am empowered to be all that I was created to be. Looking at the life assessment wheel, or the wheel of life, right? There are 12 elements, but 10 of the elements sum up to the remaining 2. One of which is peace and contentment, the ultimate. Why do you wake up every day? Why do you marry? Why do you want to have children? Why do you want to make money? Why do you want to succeed in any chosen field of endeavor? Ultimately, the reward that you seek is peace, is contentment, is satisfaction. That's right. That is one critical element in the life assessment wheel, or the wheel of life. In this episode, Banke is going to be working with Obianuju. Yes, and they're going to be taking on the topic of peace and contentment. Are you content with your life? Are you at peace? Are you living in a state of harmony? If not, and if that is what you desire, if that is what you seek in your life, you cannot afford to miss this episode where Banke works with Obianuju, and they talk about peace and contentment. Follow them, because this is a very critical element in your life. Enjoy this episode, and welcome to the Transformation Show.
Well, welcome to your coaching session. I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for being willing to be on your session today. Thank you for your patience as well. As you know, my name is Banke Sotomi. I'm a transformational life and executive coach, and I help people who feel stuck, who feel like they need clarity in their lives, whether it's their career, their personal life, relationships. And I help them to find where the issues are, what they need to do about the issues, and ultimately, most importantly, I help them to actually create an action plan that can take them to the next level in their lives. So my intention for you today is to be present as your coach, to be available to you, to hear what you have to say, and to be able to guide you and to help facilitate the clarity and the direction you need. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fantastic. So let's start by just introducing yourself. Tell me who you are.
Oh, I am Obianuju. I am an undergraduate. I'm a student at the University of Nigeria, and I'm also a realtor. So I guess that's it basically.
Brilliant. And so today's session, what would you like to discuss today? What is on your mind that you feel you need to have coaching for?
Yes, I will. How to tackle imposter syndrome. I think that's been a thing since the beginning of, towards the ending of last year, I would say December. Then that's been going on throughout the year. Then building strategic relationships. Yeah, those are the 2 major things I think I need to handle right now.
Okay. So tell me what you understand about imposter syndrome.
Oh, it's the feeling of not being good enough. That's how I feel then. Or having, should I rather say, okay, let me just put it this way. I think I'll say strange thoughts of not being wanted in a place, or not being wanted by certain people that you want, and things like that. Or not feeling like you're doing enough. I think that's what I feel it is.
Okay. Is there a particular area that you feel this the most?
I think I would say yes, my relationship with people and my work life, basically. Yes. So just two.
And which of the two cause the most discomfort for you?
Oh, work.
Okay, so tell me about work.
Well, it's majorly about marketing, and well, I'm just starting off, and it hasn't been so great. And I've tried my best, and most of the time it feels like my best is usually not enough. Well, I think after I was speaking with someone, I think I put a lot of pressure more than necessary on myself. So I think that's one of the reasons why I feel like I am just never doing enough, no matter how much I still do. I think that's it.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the marketing side. So I'm understanding that you feel like imposter syndrome shows up a lot in two areas of your life.
Yeah.
Relationships with people and in your workplace. And your workplace seems to be causing the most problems. Is that correct? I'm right? Okay. So I want to understand a little bit more about what you do for work. So do you work for someone, an organization, or are you self-employed?
I work for an organization.
Okay. And what do you do in the organization? What's your
to market properties. Basically, that is it. But I still feel like I should just do more than market properties. December last year, I made up my mind I was not just going to talk about properties, post properties, and all of that. I was still going to let people know what exactly everything about real estate they really need to know. That how to avoid being scammed, the necessary documents, and some key things they really need to know, especially for investors. But I think another major problem is most of the people I look up to, I think I tend to compare their journey with mine. I think that's one of the reasons that causes a lot of anxiety and unnecessary thoughts in my head. I think that's it. I think I was able to figure it out yesterday night.
Okay. So you're working for a real estate company, you're in the marketing department, and you feel like you want to do more than just marketing.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at what you currently have going with you at the moment. So take me through the challenge then. So you've told me that you feel like you have imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you're not doing enough no matter how hard you try, right?
Yeah.
And you've told me that the main area that you're struggling with is in relation to your work, and you're in a real estate organization. You work for a real estate company.
Mm-hmm.
And you are in the marketing department, and
Yeah.
you have a goal of selling 50 properties
by the end of the year. Yes.
at the end of the year. So we have 5 months left. So you want to sell 10 properties per month.
Yes.
Okay, so how reachable is that for you? How realistic is that for you?
Not so realistic.
What makes you say that?
Because I don't think I've mastered the skills yet necessary to close a sale or market properly.
Okay. So is your goal for 10 properties a month still a goal that you should be focusing on?
Yes, I think so, because I'm ready to put in the extra work to do that.
Okay.
So
Let's look at the extra work that's required. What's the extra work you think you need?
I've gotten a mentor. That's one major step for me. Yes, I've gotten one. Then I've gotten quite a number of books on marketing.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
Yeah, I'm still reading. Well, those are the two things that I think have probably. Then I've been following up on some other people to see how they market, trying to imitate what they do.
So what have you observed from those people?
Their marketing style is not as rigid as I thought marketing is. Yeah, it's more. They're freer. I think they enjoy marketing. They don't. The way they look at it, it doesn't seem stressful. It seems like okay, it's just a way of life to them. But I don't know. They've been doing it for a long time, so I shouldn't expect less. So yeah. Then their write-ups are way more interesting. They have a way with words. So yes.
So what does that reflect back to you? Do you enjoy what you do?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Scale of 1 to 10. You enjoy it by place yourself on the range.
A 6.
A 6. So let's look at it from this way. What makes it a 6 right now? What makes you enjoy your work right now? What do you enjoy? Tell me 3 things that you enjoy about what you do.
Well, I had to speak with different people. I've come to meet a lot of people. I mean, not physically, mostly online, which is good because I'm still learning to build good relationship with people. So that's working out for me. Yeah. Then what else? I've also learned to have fun a little while doing the job, just a little. So it's not that much of a pressure. Okay. Well, those 2 things majorly.
Give me one more.
Okay. I have to think about that real hard. I think it's coming to my mind.
So you enjoy the part of speaking to new people?
Yes.
You enjoy the little bit of fun that you've had so far?
Yes. I mean, speaking with people, at least I'm getting to understand how different people view things and how they interact. Yes, I mean, I also had to learn to, should I rather say, enter the minds of people, because I mean, it's quite difficult handling a lot of people with different views about things. So, but I'm still learning. I will not say I've learned it fully. I'm still learning to tackle all that. So yeah.
So what do you think about that?
It's a learning process for me. So I'm not really enjoying it. I'm just taking it as a learning process. I won't say I'm enjoying it.
So tell me what you are enjoying.
Okay. Nothing.
Okay. So you're in a role. You've just told me that on the scale of 1 to 10, you're in a 6 for enjoyment. And I've asked you, what do you enjoy? And you said you enjoy speaking to people and you enjoy having a little fun.
Yes.
So do you really enjoy what you're doing?
No. I don't think I do.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, for one, I don't really think a lot of people don't do things because they enjoy it these days. So that's one. A lot of people just do it because they need the money. So if I did not need the money from that, I will be doing something else. That is agriculture. That is what I really enjoy.
So tell me more about what you really enjoy, because your eyes just sparkled just now. So tell me.
Oh yes, I mean, I love everything agriculture. I enjoy going to the farm. I love the fact I have to go there, plant, especially the yam. I love planting yam. Seeing the whole growth process. There's a lot I've learned from farming that's taught me a lot of patience, because there are a lot of times when you plant and it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to. Then, I mean, it also taught me how to interact with some people. You can't just plant something and start shouting at your crops to just grow like that. You have to learn a lot of patience. The ones I planted recently, they did not grow at the same pace, and I planted them at the same time. There's another batch I also did, and none of them, every single thing spoiled. So I had to start afresh. Ordinarily, everybody will be angry about that, but I don't know. Because I enjoyed it, I started again because I just felt, this is how life works. Sometimes you do things, it doesn't work out, just continue. But I don't, for real estate, I've actually really not felt that way when it doesn't work out. So, yeah, that's what I'd rather just do the whole agriculture than do real estate.
Interesting. So, what is stopping you from doing agriculture?
I am still a student, so I can't really shuffle all that at the moment. And I really need a whole lot of money to go into agriculture full time. So that's it.
So let's explore that as an option, right? So real estate, you're in it, I guess, because you need the money.
Yes.
Are you making money?
Not yet.
Are you enjoying it?
Sort of.
Agriculture, you're in it because you love it.
Yes.
Are you making money?
Yes, just a little. I sell to, when school is in session, so the school is not in session at the moment, I sell to people, and yes, I make money from there.
What do you sell? I'm interested.
Yam, onions, and sometimes I choose to cook the food. Sometimes eggs, raw eggs and boiled eggs. Yeah.
So if you weren't making money from agriculture, would you still do all of the stuff that you do?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Just process that for a moment. Let's process that. Yeah. Because when we do things that we love, it becomes natural for us. There's an ease and grace to it. There's a flow. There's fun. There's enjoyment. Right?
Yes.
And that does something to our vibration. It does something to our aura. It does something to our vibe. The moment you started speaking about agriculture, literally your eyes went boom. You've given me non-stop smiles. We've started talking about agriculture. When we were talking about real estate, it was like, I have to get up at 7 a.m. I finish work at 11 p.m. Right? The energy is so different. So I want you to just sit for a moment with, what if it was possible to actually do what you love, thrive, make money, and to continue doing that? Just sit with that possibility. Just ask that question in your mind. What if it was possible? And just tell me how that feels for you.
Great. Is there a word more than great? Yes.
It would feel great, right?
Yes.
So what could you do to help you to get there? What do you think are some of the things available to you to help you to just try to see if that possibility is possible?
Yes, actually. Well, for me to make money from it, I'll need money to invest in it, which I am working towards through real estate. So yeah, just for now, I'll still have to be working hard and not enjoying it till I have what I need to start what I really want to do. Okay,
so let's reframe that statement. I still have to work hard while enjoying it to get to where I want to get to. How does that feel? Just that statement, I still have to work hard and not enjoy it until I get to where I want to be.
It feels like a lot of pressure.
Where does the pressure feel like? Where, if you were to locate it somewhere in your body, where would that pressure be?
How would my brain?
So it will be hair.
Yes.
And then just put your hand up.
Okay.
All right. And so I want you to just kind of process that, right? I have to work hard and not have fun and just wait till I've saved up the money until I get to, you're already rubbing your head as in, oh God. Right? The yes, for you to rub your, I just said put your hand here and you moved it to here. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where the pressure is. So let's think about the fact that it is possible to do what you need to do while pursuing your dream. And it can be a joyful process. It can be a learning process. It can be a fun process. What does that feel like? It is possible for it to be a learning, fun process to do what I need to do to get to where I want to get to. What does that feel like?
Doesn't feel bad. I mean, it feels good. That would be, I would take it that you're talking about me enjoying the marketing.
It's what you have understood that statement to mean for you. So you tell me, what does that statement mean for you? That it's possible to enjoy the learning process, have fun, and still get to where I want to get to. What does that mean for you? How do you interpret that?
Still takes me back to marketing, which I don't want to do.
Okay, so you don't want to do marketing.
Yes.
Say it again.
I don't really enjoy the marketing process. I mean,
say, I don't want to do marketing.
I don't want to do marketing.
Say it again.
I don't want to do marketing.
Say it again.
I don't want to do marketing.
How does it feel to say, I don't want to do marketing?
Okay. Now, I feel different ways about it. One, I actually feel unserious because I know that is my source of income at the moment. So yes, it makes me feel like an unserious person. Majorly, that's it. And also, to feel relieving if I had a second option.
Okay. So is marketing your only option?
For now, yes, that's all I've gotten for now.
Why is it only your only option for now? What makes it your option for now?
Yeah, I've researched on what I can do and still do school at the same time, and that's just it.
So tell me what you came up with when you did your research on what you can do while still at school.
Being a virtual assistant, that was my next option.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Yep. So that.
Virtual assistant or real estate?
Just anything at all. Mustn't be. Or between that, if I'm to pick, I'll pick being.
No. Mm-mm. You said to me that marketing was your only thing that you could do right now while still at school. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then I asked you what else is available. And you said nothing that you had found from your research.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked, what have you found during your research? And virtual assistant is one of the things that you found.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you find?
Just that.
Okay. So virtual assistant is a possible option outside of real estate, outside of marketing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I've understood so far, and I'm going to help you to find a way forward. I'm going to help you to think about what could be your next steps. And ultimately, what I'm hearing is you're currently doing something that you don't enjoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part of you that seems to think that that is the only way for you right now.
Yes.
But there's another side of you that's absolutely ecstatic every time you think about it. And I'm betting any money you're going to smile when I mention it. See, I haven't said it yet. You're already smiling. Right? Which is about the agriculture side.
Yeah.
That's a passion, that's a drive, that's really where your heart is.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like the only way to get to the dreams that you have for that is to do what you don't enjoy.
Yes.
Okay. And I've offered you a way to reframe that whole entire perspective, that it is possible to get to where you desire to get to, but do it in a place that is enjoyable whilst you're learning at the same time. And so the question really is for you to think about, is that a possibility that you are willing to embrace? Because it's only when we can really embrace what is possible that we can begin to make the possible happen. Yeah?
Yes.
And so I think there's an internal shift that you might want to consider when it comes to your perspective and outlook about some of the goals and the objectives that you want to accomplish, right? You need to sort of look at, is it really possible for me to do 10 properties per month if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing? If I'm not meeting new people because I don't actually enjoy going out meeting new people. But the interesting thing is, when you're selling your yam and your onions, you're meeting new people.
Yes, it feels more joyful selling those, meeting people.
So maybe it's not meeting people that you don't enjoy, it's what you're meeting them about that you don't enjoy.
Oh, I guess. It's easier to have a conversation about, for me, to have a conversation about the food. We'll keep on talking about the prices, but with real estate, there's really no negotiation there, so there's no much fun. The price is just what it is. Even if at all, just very little negotiation, which a lot of people have come across, they don't agree with. So, but with food, everybody knows the price of food is just what it is. So no matter how we can keep on arguing, which I don't really have a problem with, but we will still get to something reasonable. But real estate, we will not be able to meet each other's needs. So.
Okay. So let me find out something from you. What would it take for you to go into the agriculture business and feel like you are earning enough money to keep, for you to sort of sustain yourself? Because I believe that's why you're doing real estate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would it take for you to do it if you had to do it in agriculture? What would it take? Just tell me, what would you need if you were to go into agriculture as a source of revenue?
I would just need enough finance and land, large expanse of land. So.
Okay, so what does enough finance mean? Have you got a figure in mind?
Okay, for a start, with my calculation, I need a minimum of 2 million to start what I really, really want to start.
And what is it that you really, really want to start?
I want to plant at least 5,000 tubers of yams.
So you want to plant 5,000 tubers of yam.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had 2 million naira today, you would plant 5,000 yams.
Yes.
Okay. What would you need to be able to plant those 5,000 yams? What else would you need?
Yam seed, the land, which is not a problem. Then just a few people to help me out with little things.
Okay, so you would need yam seed, the land, and people.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me why the land is not a problem.
I know someone that can give me land for free.
Okay. Right. So if you planted these 5,000 tubers of yam, what would you do when they're harvested? To where?
To different people. Marketers, families.
Okay, 5,000 is a lot of yam. So
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to pull that out.
you're sure?
I think it's going to be a problem to me.
Okay. So what would it take for you to be able to get this 2 million? What do you have right now?
Nothing for now.
Okay, as in literally zero.
Yes.
Okay, so you're starting from ground zero.
Yeah.
And you want to get to 2 million. What could you do right now? So I want you to just think for a moment what is available to you in this moment, in this time, that you could activate to try to begin some revenue generation.
Do you mean aside what I'm doing currently?
You tell me. Is there any other avenue that you have that you could possibly tap into that could create income?
No.
Okay.
Just that.
So the produce that you've grown in the past and sold, how much has that usually made you, roughly?
120. That's the highest.
120,000?
Yes.
Okay, so the highest you've ever made from produce that you've grown for yourself is 120,000. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so take me through that process. What did you do in order to get to this 120,000? So start from the very beginning.
Okay, I wasn't fully present for that one, but then I planted, that should be 80 tubers of yams. Yes, 80 tubers of yams. Before the yams were even ready for harvest, I started going around. I started talking to different people about it, telling them to, just marketing in different ways I could. Put it out on social media. Yeah. So when it was ready, it wasn't really much of a problem selling it.
So you had pre-ready clients.
Yes.
How many clients did you have in total?
Then those are the ones that I know. Then the rest are referrals. So I'd rather say 20.
Okay, so you had 20 clients in total.
Yes, that's 20.
Interesting. So you have the ability to make 120,000 naira selling 80 tubers of yam. And you can sell 80 tubers of yam to 20 clients and bag 120,000 naira.
Yes.
You've been able to do that, or you were able to do that by marketing before the harvest.
Yes.
Posting on social media.
Yes.
Meeting different people, telling them about the price and the species. Giving them the whole spiel about healthy living and organic, the benefits of having organic farming. Knowledge sharing, basically you sharing your knowledge. Okay. And as a result of doing all of these things, you're able to make money.
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at that. You're able to make money from agriculture.
Yes.
Say it. I'm able to make money from agriculture.
I'm able to make money from agriculture.
How does
Enough money.
Now. You took it to another level. She said enough. Okay, there's a shift. I like it. So how does that feel to know that I am able to make enough money from agriculture? How does that?
Great.
Where does that feel great? Tell me in your body. is right now?
My soul, my heart, my brain.
So I want you to put your hand on your chest. Just soak in that feeling right now. Just be in this happy moment. Close your eyes and just feel what it feels like. Just repeat that statement in your mind. Feels good, right? Yeah. So what if actually the issue isn't that you hate marketing? What if the issue isn't that I hate meeting new people? What if the issue isn't I don't have fun doing what I want to do? What if the issue isn't actually imposter syndrome? What if the issue is just you giving yourself permission for this agriculture process to work for you? What if the imposter syndrome is actually because you're trying to fit into a square peg when really and truly you're a round, beautiful orange that belongs with the orange vineyards? No pun intended. That was such a farming thing. I didn't mean that pun. It works well. Yeah?
Yes.
What if the situation actually is about you being able to focus on what you really can make money from? And I'm going to show you how, and guide you on how you can do that, right? Make money from what you really actually enjoy, rather than trying to force yourself every single day to fit into a hole that you don't belong in. Just want you to process that and just think about that for a moment and just tell me, what do you think about that? What does that make you think of, or how does that sit with you?
Very well. I mean, if there's a way to start agriculture right now, I'll be glad. I'll be glad.
Okay. So well, there is a way, because you've done it before.
Yes.
What I helped you to do was to show you what your success model is. What we went through, you breaking down, you planted 80 tubers, you sold them before they were harvested, you marketed them, you shared information on organic living and healthy eating, you bagged 20 clients before they were ready, you negotiated your price, and you made 120,000 naira. So it's possible because you've done it, right?
Yes.
It's possible you've done it. This is hard evidence, according to your report, that you've done it. Yeah. So what would it be like to actually just replicate that? Just do it again. What would stop you from doing it again? What is stopping you from doing it again?
Really, the only thing stopping me from doing that again is finance that I need. That's it, basically.
Okay. So let's look at the finance part. What do you need finance-wise? So you've told me you need 2M for 5,000 tubers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need for 80 tubers?
80 tubers. I will need. Sorry, let me have a quick calculation on that. Sure, it won't be up to that. 50 times. Oh, wow. Okay. I need about 50,000.
So you need about 50,000 to give you the ability to plant 80 tubers.
Yes.
Okay. So would this be planting the seeds? You need 50,000 to buy the seeds?
Yes, the seeds.
All right. So I want you to think through now as many different ways as possible. Just blurt them out, whether they make sense, whether they don't make sense. We're not here to judge that for now. I want you to think about all of the possible ways. Do you have a pen and paper? If you don't worry. I don't want you to move.
I can type on my phone.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes to just brainstorm on any possible way you could raise money. Okay? Doesn't matter how much money you can make. Doesn't matter what it is. I just want you to brainstorm it. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'm going to be quiet. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do that. Okay, so let's look at your options for income generation. Loan, grant, side job, ushering, writing, or personal assistant. That's what you've said to me you could possibly do to help you to raise the finance.
Yes, yeah, photography. Sorry.
Okay. So what we've done here is we've just really highlighted options. Yeah? And that's really where you want to be in this whole situation. You want to be able to help yourself think about, how can I move to the next level? So we started our conversation with, I have imposter syndrome. It's affecting me in my workplace. I'm working a job that I don't enjoy. I wish I could do a job in my agriculture world. I feel I can't do it because I need to make money. And then what we've now done is actually seeing how you actually can make money. Right? Mm-hmm. So the journey that we've just taken so far, I want you to tell me, what does that feel like for you? What are you thinking about what we've just gone through?
I mean, I think I've been able to understand I've been able to figure out a little that there's really not much of an issue. I'm overthinking everything. And yes, there's a breakdown of different things. I just need to if I can fully channel my energy to agriculture, that's doing any other thing to raise funds for the agriculture instead of what I'm pushing myself to do. I guess that will work better.
So let's put a plan of action then in place. Because at the end of the day, it's only action that's going to yield results, right?
Well, that's what.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did you hear me, or do I need to?
Yes. No, I can hear you.
Okay, so I said, let's put a plan of action in place. And I think the first thing that you need to do is to think about, how much are you willing? And when I say how much, I'm not talking about monetary value. I'm asking you, how willing are you to try something different? Try another way to get to the same destination.
150.
Okay. So I've helped you identify your success model, which, funny enough, comes from the agriculture world. And I think we've understood quite clearly that is where your passion lies, compared to the real estate goals that you have. So the question is, are you open to having another goal?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what would that other goal be?
Working towards building my farm. Yeah.
Okay.
Working towards building my farm.
And so the thing about goals is that it's often a good idea to start small and then gradually build up. Because when you start small, it makes it easier for you to build momentum. Okay, so tell me the steps that you will take or commit to trying to take to help you to raise this 250. So you mentioned grants.
Yes, that is one major one that I'm really looking forward to. Grants.
Okay. How many are you looking to apply for?
Before the month comes to an end, 5.
Okay. And how many will you continue to apply for? Is there a maximum amount?
No, as many as possible.
Okay, so how will you compute that as many as possible? So what does that mean for you? Until you get the right answer, how many are you willing to commit to applying for?
This, I'll keep searching for, let's say, what are the odds? I'm sure of getting 4 grants every month.
Okay. So you're committing to applying for 4 grants monthly, every month?
Yes.
Okay. What else are you going to commit to help you to raise this funds?
I'll have to, hopefully I get a job soon, then start saving.
Okay, so you're going to commit to getting a job. How is that going to look like? What are you going to do to help you secure getting a job?
Search more freelance sites, websites.
Search freelance. What else?
That's my major hit right now. I've checked physically and haven't gotten none. So my next point will be freelance.
So what about the other options that you had for ushering, photography, personal assistant, writing?
All of them will still be part-time, still working towards them. Yeah.
So which of these ones can you commit to over the next 1 month to finding?
Grants.
Yeah, we've got the grants done.
Okay, you mean the jobs?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That'll be in a freelance job.
Freelance.
Probably still looking at, yes, the virtual assistant.
Virtual assistant. So by when do you want to have said, I've searched for virtual assistant jobs? By when do you want to start that?
Today.
Today?
Yes, I've been searching, but I'll continue searching. After this, I'll still search.
What about the ushering? Is that difficult to find?
Yes, because of my location, actually. It's not difficult to find, but because of my location, it is difficult.
Where are you located?
I am at Nsuka. That's a village. So that's the problem. It's not the job, it's my location that is the problem.
So the problem would be you moving from your village to the town center?
Somewhere else. Yes, which it's hard because I'll need to get somewhere to stay. So for now, I'll have to look for what I can get within this place.
Okay. So what I think you should do is commit to how often you're going to search for jobs. So you want a strategy for this part, right? When you're looking for your freelance job, what strategy are you going to put in place? How much time a day are you going to spend searching? What type of platforms are you going to go for? What roles are you going to go for? Do you have that clear in your mind?
Nope. I'll have to sit down and really think about that. Because for now, I'm just going with anything that goes, that the pay is good. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you're matching what you're looking for with what you have capacity and experience to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of your way forward then, what you have said to me is that you have a goal now that you feel is more of a sweet spot for you. And you're going to attack that goal with 2 different angles: the grants and getting a job. Yeah?
Yeah.
The last part is really for me to ask if you have any questions on any of what we've talked about. And is there anything that you feel you still want to have covered?
For now, I think there's nothing major. At least I've been able to figure out what the issue is and a way forward. So for now, I think I'll have to start with that before thinking of any other thing, so I don't put too much pressure on myself.
Okay, so tell me how this session has been for you then.
Relieving. I feel, yes, very, very, very relieving. And yes, I've relieved a lot of stress. I think relieving is just the right, perfect word to use. Yeah. I mean, my head is no longer pounding.
Yes, we're no longer doing this. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Well, I hope that this session has been helpful for you. And I hope that you will take away some of the things that we've gone through and really know at the end of the day, you know, you make the choices and you get to decide how you want to experience life, irrespective of what happens externally that we don't have control over. We always have control over how we choose to respond, the mindset we choose to have, and the way we choose to look at a problem. And I hope today's session has helped you to make some shifts in how you've seen your current problem. Has it been able to do that for you?
Yes, a whole lot.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Hi, Banke. How are you today?
Hello, TC. I'm very well. Dr. Langley, actually.
You call yourself the unstuck mentor. And we're talking about people that feel stuck psychologically, emotionally, relationally, in their career, in their finances. Talk to us about this. How do people get stuck? Why do people get stuck? And what are the kinds of tools that you work with as a coach, and the kinds of protocols you take people through to get them unstuck? What are the kinds of cases that you've worked on?
Okay, so, people get stuck primarily because it's a mindset. It's because they feel like in their mind, they can't move past where they see their situation. And oftentimes, the people that I work with, they come to me thinking that they are victims of circumstances. A lot of the things that happen to them externally, they feel they are powerless to change. And my message has always been consistent that whilst we are not in things that happen to us externally, we always, always, always have the sovereign power of the decisions we choose to make, the responses we want to have towards those situations that we can't control. And that really is the premise of what becoming unstuck is all about. And so I've worked with all sorts of cases, women in marriages that they want to leave but feel they can't because of society, religion. I've worked with career individuals, C-suite level down to just the trainee entry level, who are unsure of their career path. Some who feel like they've made a mistake in their career trajectory. They feel like they don't know how to shift. And so I have a combination of tools that I use. The first one is always the starting point of getting clarity. This is where we uncover the issues. What actually is going on? A lot of the time, the problems that people think they have actually isn't their problem. And by the time you go through a process of investigatory questions, really listening to what the answers of the coaches are, you begin to peel back the layers of what really is causing the issue of being stuck. And then I help them to navigate that, to process that, to acknowledge that, to see that, okay, this is actually the problem. And now knowing the problem, there's an opportunity to change your mindset, to get a clearer vision of where you want to go, and then take action. And so I do that with a number of tools, whether it's meditation or emotional freedom technique or any interventions that are relevant for that time. As an integrative coach, I have the ability to utilize a dynamic range of tools. So very much as a case-by-case basis. And one of the things I love to end my sessions with is each session ends with a clear action plan. I'm an action-driven coach, so I believe that results only come when we take action. And so I always encourage my clients and coaches to commit to a set of actions. And that's often where the change actually begins to activate itself. Someone who's stuck most of the time needs to have a mental reframe on how they see their situation. And that can take some time to shift. And so for me as a coach, it's my responsibility. I feel like it's an obligation on my part to ensure that they are mentally ready to take on the challenge that they want to take on. And so sometimes it is about having to work on that more and then move into coaching. So I think most of my clients have actually been integrated based.
Fantastic. And thank you very much for showing up. It's been phenomenal working with you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Langley. I've been blessed with this opportunity. So thank you.
God bless you. Have a good day.
If you need a coach or therapist, or would like to train to become a certified coach or therapist, please call +234 8098 883 555 or +234 8077 077 000. Alternatively, send an email to hello@thecatalyst.ng.com.